Hey guys. So, been counting down on Instagram and social media for the last 10 days, seven through yesterday. There was a little bit of a hint as to what's coming. And just to set your expectations low, there's no changes to the gym, no changes to anything. But it's a big milestone. And what I wanted to, didn't realize that it was going to be a milestone until like about 12 days ago. And that's when I realized that I have been following my own advice to the letter for 1,000 days, uh, solid. And I've never been happier. I've never been more fit. And I've never been in a better place than I am today, across the board. It like just my fitness is certainly better and outwardly better, but inside, I've never been in a better place than I am right now. And that's 100% due to the choice I made on January 1st of 2022 when I just said, I can be better. And I'm just going to start today and see what I can do. And on that day, I woke up and I said, I need to be a better example for my community, my family, for myself. And it's been 1,000 days now. And I didn't ever think that that was going to be a thing. I just thought on that day, I'm going to do it today. And then when I woke up on January 2nd and I had completed a day doing that, I said, well, what if I can do it again today? And that continued. And it continued. And every day I woke up and asked that same question to myself, what if I can do it again today? Until one day I realized I didn't need to ask myself that question anymore. It was just what I was doing. I don't even remember when that day was, but it just became who I am. And this version of me is the happiest I've ever been. Now, 1,000 days, it doesn't take 1,000 days for this to happen, but I have no intention of stopping. Everything keeps getting better. And what I want to do is offer you an opportunity to join me. Don't even think about that in 1,000 days. Don't even think about, just think about the day. And what did I do? What is my advice? What is it I tell everybody? If you're a member of the gym, and this is your methodology, or your stated way of doing fitness, and clearly I'm biased. Um, then I have three things that you should do. Come to class 5 days a week. Figure out a way to make that happen. Um, Most of us don't have anything to do at 5:30 in the morning. I know that's a hard ask, but that is an option available to you. Also, 7:15 class at night. That's there as well. If you can't make your normal times, figure out a way to get to the gym 5 times a week. All you got to do is walk in the door. We take care of the rest of it. The second part, meet the stimulus of every workout. What does that mean? It means scaling is the secret sauce. We write the workouts with an intention in mind, of this many rounds, this many reps, this amount of time it should take, et cetera. That's called the intended stimulus. And when we write that, we have, kind of top five athletes in the gym in mind to hit that. But what we want for everybody, with the weights, that is, and the movements, but we want everybody to feel the same way at the end of the workout, by meeting the intended stimulus. And you do that by listening to the coach when they talk about what the weights you should be using are, what the movements you should be doing are. There's some gray area as you get stronger and some gray area as you get more skilled where, hey, I've never done this movement before. I'd like to do an RX workout, with this movement. And you might not meet the intended stimulus, but you have a victory in a different sense. You were able to complete a workout with pull-ups in it, or complete a workout with pistol squats, or even muscle ups, to that point, or like or doing a weight that you've never done before. Like, what, I'm getting stronger. I want to try this out. Like, yes, on certain days, push yourself to that, but for the most part, meet the intended stimulus. So as you're growing as an athlete, it's okay to have to not just okay. Okay is the wrong word. It is preferred to scale the workout to achieve the intended stimulus. If you're working on those gymnastics movements, if you don't, if you're scaling them, when you get back around to them, every time you get back around, that's practice. But let's say it's a set of 10 pull-ups, and we're expecting the 10 pull-ups to take about 30 seconds. And 2 minutes later, you finish your 10 pull-ups. Well, had you gotten back around to the pull-ups, you would have been back in 2 minutes, and that's more time for you to practice your kipping technique, your pressing down, and your ring rows. So you're actually getting more work done and practicing the movement patterns without worrying about the harder movement. Again, meeting the intended stimulus. Our coaches, you don't have to think about this. Our coaches are there to do that for you. You just come in. Even if you're injured or hurt and something's not the way it should be, our coaches are going to help you. Myself, Marcus, Leanna, Helen, Katie, Brian, Jen, Sonia, Davin, they're all going to walk you through these things. James is joining the team. Miguel, when he comes back, they're going to help you find that find that movement pattern, that intent stimulus that's going to get you that workout and going to get you um, going to get you closer to those new unlocking those new skills. The final thing, point number three of the three things I think you need to do is dial in your diet. That seems to be the hardest one. However, it doesn't have to be painful. When I made the decision to listen to my own advice, I did this with the knowledge that I have done crash diets over and over again, and they have been short-term successful and long-term failures. And so I said, I'm going to try a different approach where, and I've talked about this before, whereas instead of trying to lose all this weight in a short period of time, really restricting my calories, I said, I'm going to restrict my calories as little as possible while still being responsible for what I'm consuming. I've said this before. I use an app called Lose It, and it's got you can slide forward and backwards based on what you want. You have aggressive and you have easy tracks. I think aggressive is 2 pounds a week. I just went to the easy track of zero point 0.5, half a pound a week. And I'm still on that. I'm still on that. I'm about 40, 45 pounds down from where I was January of 2022. I'm stronger, I'm faster, I'm leaner than I've been. And it was just a slow, easy progression. And I'm not worried about going back. I'm here now. And I don't know where I'm going, where it's going to take me, but I'm really happy with where I am and how I feel. Part of that too, and this is something I haven't really talked about a lot, is I accidentally stopped drinking. I haven't had a drink in 1,000 days. Um, I didn't intend to stop drinking, but it certainly made tracking my food a lot easier, tremendously easier. If you're going to continue to drink, you do need to track your alcohol consumption as well, because those are a lot of calorie that is just sugar. So I'm not saying you don't have to drink in order to meet your goals, but you have to treat your alcohol consumption like you treat everything else. You have to plan for it like you're consuming calories, which you are. But I'll say this, cheat code to doing this, if you stop drinking, it is not only so much easier, but I cannot believe the life I've been missing out on. Like I enjoy everything. I'm now a morning person. I really love this person that I've become, that I've rediscovered. I thought that I needed that, and I just didn't. All it did was set me back. But again, I don't think this is 100% necessary, and it should be something that says, well, um, I'm not going to stop drinking, so I can't achieve my goals. Not at all. You know, that's everyone has their own journey right there, but it is certainly a cheat code to get in there faster. Long story short, I invite you to join me in this journey. Again, that's not necessarily not drinking. I would say 5 days a week, meet the stimulus, track your diet, and try it for just 30 days. Like if you wanted to do 100 days, that ends the year. And by doing it the least aggressive way possible, you get to continue to enjoy the things that you like because you're not on this totally restrictive diet that you find painful and not enjoyable. You still get to have the things that you like. You just don't eat the whole thing. Like, for example, I really enjoy chocolate chip cookies. If I want to have a chocolate chip cookie, I basically map it out for myself. I know I'm going to have like four Tate's chocolate chip cookies. I really like those, the gluten-free ones. So I'll just be like, okay, four Tate's chocolate chip cookies. I know what the calorie count is on those. I'm going to make sure that at the end of the day, I have room for that. If it's not that important to me, I don't worry about it. But it's manageable. What I used to do is I would have a bag of Tate's chocolate chip cookies just because I didn't have a number in mind that would allow me to kind of govern myself. But that's really all it takes. Now, what do I mean by join me in this? I am offering my services to you, to anyone who wants to reach out and help and have some help with this. I can be a person who touches base with you. Autumn is willing to do this as well. We can start a community. whatever you need, like a Facebook group, kind of share recipes, make sure that we're all going to the same classes, things of that nature. If you're a part of the gym, this is just part of it. If you're not a part of the gym and you're a friend of mine and you just need some help, just give me a call, and I can help you. Let me know what you want your schedule to be, so that way I can help you stay accountable to that schedule. So I've been doing this, like I said, for 1,000 days. I'm really excited for to be able to make another video like this in 2000 on my 2000th day. Because whereas that seemed impossible when I started, it seems like a foregone conclusion now. Excited for the growth that's going to happen in the next 1,000 days, and I'm excited to share that with you as well. But what I'm most excited for is to help you start your own journey. Well, that's all I got for you today. Um, Reach out to me. You can reach me through the website, through Instagram, through Facebook, the phone number to the gym, the email to the gym. All of that is my personal information that you have access to. If I don't answer, it means I'm usually coaching a class or I'm in the middle of a workout myself. So just leave a message. I'll call you back. I will say I typically don't call you back if you don't leave a message. But feel free to leave me a text, leave me a voicemail, send me an email. I am at your disposal. All right, well, I hope that was helpful. If it was, like and subscribe. If it wasn't, just keep it to yourself. All right, take care.